Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. If you look at the board, there is a question on balancing of chemical equation. The question reads, sodium reacts with air to form an oxide. Write a balanced chemical equation for the reaction. Sodium reacts with air to form an oxide. We know that sodium exists as an atom. It reacts with air, and the oxygen part of the air is the main component that sodium attacks, and that is oxygen. It reacts with oxygen part of the air to form an oxide. Now, to avoid the issue of writing wrong chemical formula of compound formed, the oxide, how do we write the oxide? You recall that sodium is number 11 element. You write the electronic configuration. First shell takes 2 electrons. First shell takes 2 electrons. Second shell, the subsequent shell is 8. So the next shell, it takes 8. That is total number of 10. And the last shell takes 1. Oxygen is number 8. First shell takes 2. Second shell takes 6. If you look at this, you see that the valence electron of sodium is 1. And that of oxygen is 6. Meanwhile, oxygen needs to accept 2 electrons to yield an octet electronic configuration. And sodium needs to lose 1 electron to attain this octet electronic configuration. Therefore, the sodium atom that is actually reacting is sodium that lost electron, which is sodium ion, Na1+, because it lost 1 electron. And the oxygen that is reacting is oxygen ion, which is O2-, because it accepted 2 electrons to attain octet configuration. So these two species are actually the ones that will form the oxide. And we have Na plus O2 minus. By exchange of by exchange of valency. By exchange of valency, the valency of oxygen is 2, it comes to sodium. And valency of sodium is 1, it comes to oxygen. And the correct formula is Na2O1. So this is the correct formula of the oxide. Now, having written the correct formula of the oxide, we write it at the product side. Sodium oxide forms. Now, to balance the equation, sodium is 1 here, oxygen is 2, sodium is 2 here, oxygen is 1. The total number is here is 3, total number here is 3. Does it actually mean that the equation is balanced? The total number of atoms at the left and the right are equal. It doesn't necessarily mean that the equation is balanced, because individually, we have 1 atom of sodium here, it became 2. So, if you say it is balanced, it means that 1 atom was gained, which is not in conformance with the law of conservation of mass, which states that in the course of chemical reaction, matter can neither be created nor destroyed. So the equation is not balanced. You balance it atom by atom. Sodium is 1 here and 2 here. So you write, let's rewrite the equation first. Na2O. So sodium is 1 here and 2 here. You write 2 to balance it. Oxygen is 2 here, but 1 here. So if oxygen is 1 here and 2 here, it means that these 2 must be multiplied by a number x to get this 1. So you see that this x cannot be a whole number, because there is no whole number that will multiply 2 and get 1. It is a fraction, and the fraction is not far-fetched. X times 2 is 1, therefore x is 1 over 2. So if you are faced with this kind of problem, what you do is, you get 2 here, 1 here, oxygen is 1 here and 2 here. Write that 1 you got there on top, and the 2 here, write it below. You get a fraction. But in real sense, molecules are discrete species. You can't say half a molecule, as you can't say half a human being. So to clear this fraction, you are going to multiply. You multiply everything, all the species, by this denominator 2. So 2 is going to multiply 2 here, and we have 4. 4 sodium atoms plus 2 times half will give you 1 oxygen atom. To afford 2 times 1, 2 sodium oxide. And if you check again, sodium is 4 here, and here for sodium is 2 times 2, 4. Oxygen is 2 here, and you check 2 times 1, 2. The total number 6 and 6. The equation is balanced.